I'm going to talk now.
Oh, are you?
I'm going to talk to the camera.
Do you have to?
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Something a little bit different today. We're heading to our local Honda dealer, CJ Balls in Norwich. Susan's got to take her NC750X in for a service, another annual service. And while that's being done, she's been persuaded to take a Transalp out for a test ride. She's had the NC750X for 20 months now, and what is it, about 10,000 miles you've done, darling?
Just over 9,000.
Just over 9,000 in 20 months, and she got the bike the day she passed her test, April 2023. So it's about time for a change, isn't it?
Well,
what do you think?
Maybe. We shall see.
So we're just putting it at CJ Balls now, so when we get onto the Transalp, we'll start the cameras up again. So we'll see you shortly. If you get too cold, you'll have to let us know, because you've not got any heated gear plugged in there. Actually, I plugged mine in. Look, I need to be warm, even if you can't be. I'm going to be warm.
You're so nice.
Well, there's no point both of us getting cold, darling, is there?
No, clearly. No, it's in standard mode. Shall I just leave it in standard mode? Just
leave it in standard mode, yeah. No point sodding about. It's only for you to get an idea of the size and the weight of it, isn't it? See whether it would be suitable.
Oh, hello.
Because remember, it's a lot taller.
Yes.
And what you'll find is that when you're turning the corner, a bit like you rode when you rode the Triumph 900 on the adventure course, it'll want to flop into bends because you've got a bigger front wheel. All right, but just trust it, you'll be absolutely fine. All right?
Right, let's get it into first gear.
Oh, there goes Tyler on yours.
I know, show off. I just want to feel the...
Yeah, no, you're all right. You just take your time. It looks so much bigger than your NC.
It feels a bit bigger, to be fair.
Nice looking bike, though.
There we go.
So
shit.
Are you alright?
Yeah?
Remember the floor's further away.
I know, it's weird, because when I sat... Where are you? You're going to come up alongside me?
I'll come up
Or you want to...
Hello.
Hello. When I sat on it before, I thought I was fine, but it's weird how much... It's like just that little bit taller than the NC750.
It's actually quite a lot taller, I think you'll find.
Yeah.
It's simply because of the suspension travel. You've got much more suspension travel on that, haven't you?
Yeah.
But you're flat-footed though, and you've got your knees slightly bent, but just don't do what you did when you rode my Tiger and forget that the floor's further away.
Yes, Mark.
So what are we going to do? Head up to Wroxham, do you think?
Yeah, I can head up to Wroxham.
There you go, found the floor. Excellent.
Yeah. All good.
Good.
Hello.
Hello.
It's strange because obviously everything's in a slightly different position.
Yeah. Yeah, the ergonomics are just subtly different, aren't they? So, all the same principles, but slightly different. Look at you zooming off once you get to the Nationals.
Well, I thought I'd give it a go. I thought we're test riding this, aren't we?
We are indeed.
Am I signalling? Yes.
Well, for some reason your hazards come on to start with.
Oh, I think I hit the hazard thing because it's right next to the... It's right next to the thingy.
The indicators.
That's it. I knew what I meant.
Well, clearly I did too. What's your first impressions then?
I'm not sure.
Not sure?
I'm not overly comfortable on it.
Right.
I'm a little bit cramped in my hips because I think of where the pegs are.
Okay. That's interesting.
So...
You put your hazards on again.
Oh! And I keep doing that.
Yeah.
Are we going right at this roundabout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just going to come alongside you. You look very good on it.
Do I?
Yeah, go on, you can go in front of me then. Go on.
I mean, it's obviously, because it's a Honda, it's similar in many ways to mine. Feels nice, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just that my legs are too straight. Like to a right angle, I should say, but not straight.
I'm surprised because I would have thought you'd have more legroom compared to NC because of the higher seat.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it's an adventure bike, the pegs are that much higher
Yeah.
to give you more clearance, more ground clearance.
Is that because it's designed for doing a bit of off-roading?
Off-road, yeah. It's an adventure bike, isn't it? But it's probably one of those things that you just have to get used to.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of having a test ride.
Absolutely. I mean, it feels nice going into the bends, I have to say.
Yeah.
It feels like it just takes you.
Yeah.
And I know these aren't bends, which are like you're looking at it and it just goes.
That's what I meant about the bigger front wheel.
Yeah.
And when you get the larger front wheels on, like the Tigers that we rode, I remember when I first got on that
Yeah.
Tiger 1200 Rally Pro, obviously the front wheel was a lot bigger than my front wheel on my GT. And the first couple of bends I went round, it felt like it was going to fall over, but it just fell into the bends. It was really, really good once I got used to it, but it was a bit unnerving just to start with.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, it's like, yeah, no, it feels really nice, actually. Hello.
Just put your right leg up onto your peg. Yeah, so you don't look cramped at all.
No, I don't know if it just feels different.
The tank's wider as well, which is probably pushing your knees out slightly.
Yeah, maybe.
How do we go?
Oh, that's because I put it into neutral.
Yeah, always happens. As soon as you put it into neutral, the lights change. That's the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Why is she signalling? Oh, hello. I thought I'd better check where you were.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
I think it does help that I've ridden a couple of different bikes.
Yeah. Well, you think since you started learning to ride a couple of years ago, you've had your CB125.
Yeah.
Then you had the CB650 that you did your Mod 2 on.
Yeah.
Then you've had your NC750X. Then you've ridden mine just around the car park.
Yeah.
And then the Tiger 900 Rally Pro.
Twice. Well, I rode it around the NEC, didn't I?
Oh, of course, yeah, you did the NEC off-road course, didn't you? And then we did the proper Triumph Adventure Experience.
Yes.
There is a link up in the top left-hand corner to the video. You can see that one. There you go, little plug for the other video on my channel. And
yeah, that's it.
And then this one, yeah. So, considering you've been riding for a couple of years, you've had a little bit of experience of different bikes, haven't you?
Yeah. I can tell you one thing. I never want to go back to a 125.
Yes, I don't think anybody would want to do that, to be honest.
Where are we going to go then, Mr. Mark?
Well, as I said, go to Roxham for have a coffee, but as long as you're not too cold.
No, I'm all right for a bit.
It has warmed up to a balmy 7.5 degrees now.
Wow, that's why.
Yeah, there you go. Positively steamy.
I'm not particularly cold. It's just my hands are going to get cold.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No, I don't think that's got heated grips. I didn't actually check to see if it had, but
don't know.
I don't think it has.
I think Tyler would have said something, wouldn't he?
But yeah.
Oh, hello. Missed the potholey bit. Well, unless we go on to somewhere else, and then come back to Wroxham.
Yeah.
Shall I go left?
You can go where
Or
you
go-
like, love.
Oh.
Doesn't mean I'm going to follow you, but you go where you like.
Oh, fair enough. It would be a bit rude not to follow me.
It would.
Well, I just thought we could always go up to Coltishall Way.
Yeah. Just watch the roads up there because they will be muddy, especially
Or-
if they've been loading sugar beet.
Do you think it's better to go a different way then?
No, you can go that way. Just
We'll just mind it.
yeah, just mind it. Last time I did that road, there was quite a lot of crap on it from where there'd been. I don't know if there'd been much spreading or loading sugar beet or something like that, but the roads are pretty crap in a couple of places.
Yeah.
But we could go Coltishall and then up to North Horsham and back, maybe.
Yeah. Just do say to me if I put my hazards on by accident.
I will.
Sorry. I'm a bit all clunky on the old gears.
What are you apologising to me for?
Oh, well, I'm kind of apologising to myself as much as anything.
You're saying sorry to the bike.
Sorry, bike, sorry. Not used to you yet, sorry. Lovely Coltishall.
Aye.
It's quite boingy. It's quite nice. That's not really a technical term, is it?
Boingy suspension.
Yeah, well, yeah, so it's quite comfortable. I think,
Softly sprung.
yeah, I think I might have been boofing a bit more on my NC750.
Yeah, the suspension on that is a bit like a scaffold tube, isn't it? Unfortunately, it's not the best. But then it's built to a budget. That NC750, it's meant as a commuter bike.
I was about to say it's meant to be more of a commuter bike.
There's nothing technically advanced about it. It's just a really good, solid, dependable, forgiving, easy bike.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and reliable, of course. But it doesn't pretend to be anything else. But it does mean that the suspension and that sort of thing are fairly low spec.
Well, which way did you want me to go?
Oh, I tell you, no. If we go left, and then we could,
What lies in that way?
yeah, just keep going straight. Sorry, and then turn
Yes.
left at the bottom at the island. Yeah, not to North Horsham. We could then go via Buxton, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Just lose me.
Hardly. Oh, sorry. I didn't realise.
That's all right.
So if I go right at the recruiting sergeant.
Yeah, go right at the mini roundabout. Yeah. Because I'm about 6 vehicles behind you now.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yes.
Do you want me to wait for you?
No, you're all right.
I can hear you coming.
I'm behind you now.
Yeah. I could hear your engine whine up.
Oh, could you?
Like, I thought, oh, he's coming. He's on his way.
Yeah. I weren't sodding about. Well, this way should take us up to the Aylsham to Cromer Road, shouldn't it?
Yeah. And then what we
just do
can.
a left.
Yeah. There's a lot of crap on the road.
Yes. As I said earlier, it's the time of the year for it, unfortunately. You have to pick your line a little bit, don't you?
Yeah. Rather than the actual line you should necessarily be on. Oh, I got blown a little bit there. I nearly got blown into the hedge.
Well, that wouldn't be ideal.
Not really. I'd have to phone Tyler up and say, right, my bike's in the hedge.
Yeah. Can you bring mine for me if it's service is finished?
Come fetch me. My hands are getting a bit cold.
Are they?
Yeah.
Mine aren't. I'm going to have to turn my heated grips down another notch.
You can just shut it. You and your heated grips. That means you're buying the coffee. Did you know that?
Yeah. I've only got my heated seat on one as well.
Oh dear. We'll have words later, shall we?
If you like.
Yeah.
Will the second one be off, I suspect, won't it?
Quite possibly, yes.
Given your potty mouth.
I'm not. Excuse me. It's just present company. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable in this now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
funny how you sort of just get used to a new sitting position, don't you? It takes quite a while to gel with a bike, I find. I mean, my Tiger, I didn't really feel at one with it for probably about 9 months, I'd say.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Certain bikes you gel with straight away, but I think because I'd not had a proper adventure bike before. I mean, you can't count the Versys that I only had 3 months, but the Tiger was so different to, you know, the Harleys and the Goldwing and that went before it.
Yeah.
That it took a long time for me to feel fully in control of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I always felt like I was perched on it and a bit timid. You know, I had to think about everything, but now, a year down the line, it's just absolutely second nature, and
it feels like part of you.
Part of me, exactly. Yeah, you know, if you're comfortable on a bike or comfortable with a bike, it should feel like an extension of your own body, really.
Yeah. Are we going to go back, left again?
You can do that, or you can go into Aylsham if you want a coffee.
Yeah? Is there somewhere in Aylsham we can go?
I'm sure there's a cafe in Aylsham on the square, isn't there?
So if I go right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm sure there was a cafe near where we had a drink with Colin Lou that time.
You stay there, mister. It's round to the left, isn't it? And then...
Yeah, round to the left and then on the right is where the square is.
Oh, yeah. So go into there, maybe?
Yeah. Let's have a little look.
Try not to die.
Cool. Job's a good one. What do you think then?
Yeah, I quite like it, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah.
You look very comfortable on it, I have to say, and going around that roundabout just now.
Yeah.
You looked nice and smooth going around it. Lovely old job. All right. Well, let's go get a coffee.
Yeah.
Camera's on. Right. Well, that was a nice little coffee stop, wasn't it?
It was. Very nice coffee.
I can highly recommend
bread and sauce.
Bread sauce over in after you in Aylsham for a coffee, and even better for a cinnamon bun, because that was lovely.
It was. Which way are we going?
I'm going to go down this way.
Okay.
And then turn right.
I'm going to try not to kill anybody.
That's probably a good idea. We don't want to annoy the locals too much, do we, darling? But I'm going to just pull over here and turn on my jacket and my gloves, which I've forgotten to do.
Just because you're smart and you've got something.
I haven't even plugged in. Look, silly ass.
You are a silly arse, Mark.
I know.
Just wait there for me. There's a few cars coming.
Aye. Okay.
Yes?
Do you want to go past me then?
Yeah, where am I going?
Left.
Left turn Clyde.
Left turn Clyde. Busy little place for a Tuesday.
Well, yeah. It's got busier.
Yeah. So I think we ought to just head straight over the roundabout.
Off the Rocks of Norwich way.
We're Cromer Norwich way, just down the A140 to the NDR, and then go along the bypass to give you a bit of
okay.
a bit more dual carriageway experience on it.
Yep.
Does that sound alright?
That sounds fine. And then you can see if you can take it out for a little blat.
Yeah, just a quick round the block and see what happens.
See how you find it.
Yeah.
No, I'd be interested to know what you think of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think physically it's probably going to be a little bit small for me. We'll see. I mean, when it comes time to change a Tiger in a couple of years, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know whether I'll want to downsize simply to have something a little bit lighter. But problem with me,
because you're too damn big.
Because I'm too damn big. Yeah, I can't get comfortable on many smaller bikes simply because I'm a lanky bugger. I bet when you got back on it just then, it didn't feel quite so alien as when you first did earlier on, did it?
No, I was going to say it felt a bit more natural and like knowing where the biting point is, and I mean, I suppose it's not going to be drastically different because it's still a Honda.
Well, you say that though, there's, every bike is different. You could get on 2 NC750s.
Yeah.
And they both feel different depending where the clutch is set. There's no 2 bikes that are identical, even if they are identical models.
Yeah.
They never feel 100% the same.
I mean, I think the important thing for me is being able to move it myself.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be in a position where I'm on a bike where I have to ask you to move it, or
No, indeed.
Can't move it backwards, that sort of thing. So.
No.
And I can still do all of that on this.
Well, you managed to manoeuvre in the car park there, no problem, didn't you? So
yeah.
I think that's a big advantage of being a tall lass like you are, even though you're only 5'10". But you're still relatively tall for a lass, and you can flat-foot it. And being able to flat-foot a bike is a huge advantage to be able to manoeuvre it around.
Yeah.
And paddle it backwards and that sort of thing. If you're trying to do all that on tippy toes, it's a nightmare.
Well, it just doesn't feel very safe at all, does it?
No, not at all. Not when you've got a bike that's that much heavier than what you're used to.